my god, there's a whirlpool there. Dying of thirst must be the worst way to go. Oh my god, I just saw a jackal. I did it. Did it. They want money. Oh, you don't know, maybe I kill you.
Можно ли пересечь Европу за 30 дней, взяв только одно пенни? Познакомьтесь с Керром Роуденом, ютубером, который решил добраться из Британии в Азию за месяц. В своем путешествии он искал алмазы, боролся с преступниками и преодолевал водовороты на каяке. Керр позволил мне рассказать его историю, которая началась в Уэймуте в Англии, где он составил правила челленджа. Первое – вся прибыль должна поступать с этого пенни. Второе – вся еда, транспорт и проживание должны быть оплачены прибылью с этого же пенни. И третье – большая перезагрузка, но об этом позже. Разобравшись с правилами, Керр сразу взялся за дело.
Hello. Would you guys be willing to swap me a pen for this penny?
I've got a bar holder.
Amazing, thank you so much.
Keep the penny if you want.
Oh no, I have to give it away. Thank you. To the first part of the chain. Would anyone be willing to buy this pen off me for £1? Amazing, thank you so much. I have to give you the pen. I have to, it's part of the rules of the challenge. Thank you so much.
Он обменял пенни на ручку. Затем продал ручку за фунт, на который купил 4 бутылки воды, чтобы продать на
I must
улице.
say, you look very thirsty. Can I tempt you for a water for £1?
No, thank you.
No worries, have a great day.
Большинство отказывалось, но потом
I suppose you fancy buying a bottle of water for £1?
Oh, no, yeah.
Thank you so much. One from you, one from you. Thank you so much, boys. Whee! Almost sold them all. You're amazing. Perfect.
теперь у него в кармане было 4 фунта.
And we're back at Poundland, this time with £4. Is there any chance of a discount because the packaging is broken?
I only do it for one was missing, but I'll do it for cent for you.
Thank you, you're a legend. Thank you so much.
188. Right?
188, there's two. Thank you.
Весь день Керр продавал 12 бутылок и получил 8 фунтов 32 цента.
Just tell them, show me the money!
3 фунта ушли на еду из Too Good To Go, приложение для продажи продуктов из магазинов с истекающим сроком годности. Но вот денег на хостел уже не хватило.
I will be sleeping in Pleasure Pier.
Ночевка под пирсом помогла ему скрыться от полиции, а еще Керр нашел кое-что полезное.
No way. We may have just found the find of the night. I've got a crayfish trap or a lobster trap or a crab trap. This could sort out our poor salesmanship woes. So here's my new idea. I'm gonna fix this up. This is how we're catching breakfast. Maybe we can even sell something. If we could catch a lobster, that's 20 quid tomorrow morning straight up. What a find! The only problem is this hole, which is obviously why it's been chucked away. I've still got this plastic bag from those waters I bought. I'm gonna use this to thread up that hole. And then technically anything I catch in this trap originated from the profit of the penny. Can you see its tail?
Он нашел лобстера, но он улизнул.
Sneaky. I left it too long and he's hidden in a hole where I can't reach him. So I'm gonna have to set the trap right outside of that hole. I'm gonna smash some limpets up to attract him and hopefully we'll wake up to him in the morning. I can't believe I let him go.
Держатель приманки сломался, и Керр проделал отверстие в бутылке, наполнил моллюсками и положил в ловушку. Утром вода плескалась прямо под его гамаком, и ему пришлось дождаться отлива, прежде чем проверить свой улов.
What have we got? Oh, no way. We've got a conger eel. Wow. Look at the size of him. He's still alive, thankfully. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Don't bite me. Whoa, look at him. Look at the size of him.
Он не смог продать угря, а к тому же эти рыбы не очень вкусные. Но после того, как Керр освежился в море, он нашел кое-что еще лучше, чем угорь.
That's 2 crabs. Oh my god. The day just gets better and better. Yeah. This is getting too easy. Look at them.
Благодаря крабам он смог купить билет на автобус в Лондон на следующее утро. В столице ждало много возможностей заработать, но также риски, которые могли все испортить.
I can call the police for you and
Totally, call the police. You work for Roger Dubious? Call the police, man. Let's go.
Когда люди приезжают в столицу Британии, они обычно идут смотреть достопримечательности. Лондонский глаз, Биг Бен и Букингемский дворец. Кер поступил так же.
I haven't had a wash in a few days, and what better place to do it than Buckingham Palace?
How dare you! Off with his head!
Без доступа к душу Кер был вынужден помыться в очень людном месте. К счастью, он недолго оставался на мели, так как придумал, как быстро разбогатеть с помощью алмазов. Но сперва ему надо было поесть и немного поспать.
Tonight we're stealth camping right next to Tesco. There's these wondrous bushes right here. That's the spot.
На утро он решил сходить в нормальный душ в фитнес-центре по бесплатному пробному визиту. Он помылся впервые за 4 дня, но на выходе из спортзала незнакомец попросил деньги, тем самым включив большую перезагрузку. Суть челленджа Керра — помочь нуждающимся людям и доставить семена на другой конец света. Правило перезагрузки гласит, что если у него попросят деньги, он должен отдать человеку всю свою прибыль и вернуться к 1 пенни.
I only had £5.81 to give him. Well, we're back on 1 penny. I've been struggling so hard to make money with money. So tomorrow is going to be a challenge now. But I have an idea.
Остаться без денег в одном из самых дорогих городов мира — серьезная проблема. Весь день Кер блуждал по Лондону, но никак не мог заработать. Он купил орехи, чтобы продать туристам, кормящим попугаев, но их никто не купил.
Well, in terms of making money, that was an epic fail. In terms of fun, however, that was a 10 out of 10 great time. And I got breakfast for the next few days sorted now.
Но Кер не беспокоился. Утром он отправился в ювелирный район Лондона в Хаттон-Гарден, чтобы добыть алмазы. На это его вдохновила находка, совершенная 2 года назад.
A while back I came here and scratched up a bunch of dirt from the pavement cracks. I took it home, sieved it, panned it and found a load of gold dust.
Превращение пыли в золото впечатляет. Но в этот раз ему требовалось что-нибудь более ценное.
So my plan is to scratch up the pavement cracks, looking for a little shimmering diamond.
Так как ювелирные дилеры торгуют на улице, иногда они теряют алмазы или бриллианты, которые падают в трещины на тротуаре. Но эти поиски драгоценностей прошли не очень гладко.
This is not the right location to look for what you're looking for. Yeah, so it's better for you to leave.
No, I'll be right here.
No, you cannot be right there.
I'll be right here, for sure I'll be right here. This is public land. It's a public street, I can be here.
Well, I can call the police for you and
Totally, call the police. You work for Roger Dubious? Call the police, man. Let's go.
Охранники в Хаттон-Гарден могли быть еще агрессивнее, так что эта задумка потенциально была очень опасной. Как мы увидим дальше, Кер не раз сталкивался с полицией. Но он не из тех, кто легко отступает, и поэтому он начал охоту за бриллиантами.
Excuse me, is there any chance you have a pen that I could swap a penny for?
You know what? Actually, yes. Have a pen.
And we have our digging tool.
Один раз Кер обрадовался, но это оказался осколок стекла. Все было тщетно. Несколько часов Кер скоблил тротуар и был готов сдаться, но внезапно...
No way, no way, no way. 2 gemstones right there. I did it. Hi, I've got a couple gems. I just was wondering if you could give me a valuation. Thank you. Would you give me 50? We actually did it. We actually managed to find some diamonds and sell them. 50 quid richer, 3 hours later. Let's go.
Превратить пенс в 50 фунтов – настоящее волшебство. На заработанные деньги Кер купил еду и билет на паром до материковой Европы. Утром он поплыл в столицу Нидерландов Амстердам. Однако перед отъездом Кер столкнулся с еще одной проблемой. У него сильно заболела лодыжка.
My ankle is still pretty geriatric. So first I'm going to pick up some crutches I found on Facebook Marketplace. Crutches for an invalid?
Это был не последний раз, когда Керра ждали медицинские проблемы.
Dying of thirst must be the worst way to go.
Но пока костыли снимали нагрузку с лодыжки, и у него было немного времени, чтобы подзаработать до автобуса.
Now I'm taking a dog for a walk for £22.50 thanks to dog walking app Road. Taking a dog for a walk when you can't even walk yourself? Right up my street. So I've schlepped it all the way down here and they didn't answer the door. Which is a shame, I was looking forward to making a furry friend. But seeing as it was them that cancelled, not me, I still got my $22.50 from Rover.
Видимо, люди не хотели, чтобы собаку выгуливал парень на костылях. Но Кер получил свои деньги и отправился в Нидерланды. Прошла неделя челленджа, и у Керра было чуть меньше 30 фунтов. Но ему предстояло преодолеть 2500 километров, так что требовалось намного больше денег. К счастью, у него имелась идея.
Amsterdam's most commonly known for its coffee shops where one can puff on the herb. This afternoon I'm going to be cooking up a storm and selling it to stoners afflicted by the common phenomenon known as the munchies.
План надежный, но надо было подождать до вечера, когда самые голодные туристы нагуляют аппетит. Впрочем, он нашел еще один способ заработать деньги в свободное время.
In every supermarket in Holland, they have machines like these. These cute little robots will pay between 15 cents and €1 for every bottle you feed it. 25 cents. With 25 cents up, I'll reclaim that later on. But for now, let's stomp around the city collecting bottles. Oh, there's so many in there, I just can't reach them. That's some primo goods right there. I should probably be wearing gloves for this, but I don't have any. Hello, Mr. Heineken. Some more primo goods. Woohoo! Check this haul out.
Собрав кучу мусора, он сдал бутылки и получил за них целых 29 евро.
Dollar bills, y'all. Ooh.
Копаться в мусоре весьма неприятно, но через несколько дней Керру предстояло вернуться к нему.
Yes, I found a sandwich.
That's gross.
А в Амстердаме Кер помыл руки, купил куриные шпажки и одолжил барбекю у парня, с которым познакомился на пароме. Он начал готовить рядом с парнями с характерным запахом.
You guys got the munchies? Do you guys want some skewers? I'm selling them £2 a pop. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Так он заработал 60 евро и 38 центов, а спать пошел в кустах в парке. В Амстердаме Кер неплохо разбогател, но отдыхать ему было некогда, ведь он собирался поехать автостопом в Германию.
A mate has told me about a party in the woods tomorrow night, deep in the middle of Germany, so I'm heading for that. I'm going to buy a bunch of waters and try sell them at the party. Now, this neck of the woods is about an 8-hour drive from Amsterdam, so I'm hoping to do a big slog today, at least get into Germany, and then finish it off tomorrow.
Пора было уезжать, но возникла проблема.
Crutches are gone. Well, I hope someone took them that needs them more than me, because my foot's doing a lot better. And I've been walking for hours and I'm still not anywhere near the outskirts of Amsterdam. It was an unfortunate day to lose my crutches because my feet are starting to play up. I have a feeling I'll be hobbling by the end of the day. Whoa, sorry. I've almost been run over by cyclists so many times in Amsterdam. But look, we've got it. We found it. Liftsplatz. And all that's left to do is thumb ein Lift.
Одна машина остановилась, но водитель оказался странным.
Well, you don't know, maybe I kill you.
Feel like I'm in danger.
I didn't say I kill you. Maybe no kill, but only.
Водитель дважды пошутил, что убьет Керра, а когда они поехали, Кер увидел, что он еще и пьет.
I love it, drinking a beer on the drive. Oh, thank you.
I
I'm in danger.
Я бы моментально сбежал. Но остановилась только эта машина, и водитель пообещал отвезти Керра до Эйндховена. Поэтому ему пришлось сидеть с пьяным и потенциально жестоким водителем. К счастью, все обошлось.
And I hope you and you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Get home safe. Lift 1 got us out of Amsterdam. Will Lift 2 get us out of Holland? Oh, yes. Someone's got me. Yes, yes, yes. All right.
Ему повезло. Эти люди не грозили его убить и отвезли в Германию. Правда, они высадили его на остановке для грузовиков непонятно где.
Right, where am I? So we are currently... We're there. If that means anything. Just outside Koblenz, in the middle of nowhere. A little truck stop. Everything's closed, so it might be a case of finding somewhere to sleep. Looks like I'm staying here tonight. Okay, I found a little spot in the bushes. There's lots of activity out there. This is probably the closest I've slept to people this whole trip. It smells a bit like poo here. When I say a bit, it smells a lot like poo here.
Приятных снов. Поспав в вонючих кустах, Кир чувствовал себя грязным, поэтому сходил в душ на стоянке и затем доехал до станции рядом с фестивалем.
So I'm going to take advantage of this train delay and go get some Vassars.
I think that river is where the party's on.
Когда Кир приехал, друг объяснил, что это рыбацкий фестиваль.
Whoa, that sounds so boring.
Но баварские рыбаки умеют развлекаться.
Cheers, Frost. Welcome to Frost, thank you. Frost.
Окунувшись в бассейн, Кир принялся продавать бутылки воды на вечеринке.
We've sold a couple waters, nothing special, but we've managed to land ourselves a job for tomorrow at the fishing festival. Free food, free drinks, and a bit of cash. Drank a lot of free beers.
На следующий день Кирра бесплатно накормили за работу. Несколько часов он помогал в баре и присоединился к веселью.
Dankeschön, Hulk. Hulk, could I have a Radler, please?
You said 2 beer, right?
Ein Radler. Okay,
said 2 beer,
ein
right?
Bier. Okay, 2 Bier.
That's what I want to hear. Just for you. Cheers.
Chill day today, but we're back on the hustle tomorrow. Night sleepyheads.
Как мы увидим, не все были такими дружелюбными. Отдохнув от ночевок в кустах и от копания в мусоре, он продолжил путь уже на следующий день.
I think we've got a lift sorted to Nuremberg. Now I just need to remember which of these German guys it was that offered me the lift last night. There's a fair few free beers in.
В Нюрнберге он узнал, что там такая же система переработки, что и в Амстердаме, и начал собирать бутылки, чтобы заработать. Но вскоре возникли проблемы.
I'm struggling. I'm really struggling today. Struggling to find the refundable bottles. Maybe it's got something to do with the fact that this isn't a very touristy town. Unlike Amsterdam,
Ridden with tourists who just discard these bottles, maybe unaware that you can get a refund for them. Here it's just locals who must just be in the know.
another empty bin.
Собрав всего пару бутылок, Кир отправился искать место для ночлега.
So my plan is to follow this river down into Nuremberg, and just before it hits Nuremberg, there are 2 little islands. I'm going to swim out to one of these islands, and that's where I'm going to set up camp tonight. I'll be safe on the island, away from people, and I'll be able to have a good night's sleep so we can get back on the challenge properly tomorrow. It's cold. Oh. Oh, snap that branch. Look at all these brambles. Oh no. Oh, and nettles, my favourite. Hey, that's worked out right. Just need to get rid of these overhanging nettles. And that's home for tonight. Morning, today's day 12 of trying to cross Europe, and I'm wading off this island, back into the park, trying not to get spotted. Now you may be wondering why I'm roughing it when I've managed to accumulate enough cashish to get a room. Well, the further east I get, the harder it'll be to make money and the cheaper everything will be, so I'm saving it for then. I also have quite a big expense coming up, a kayak, which I'm going to use for a large part of this trip, traversing the river Danube.
Да, позже Кир планировал преодолеть 200 километров на каяке по второй по протяженности реки Европы одним махом. Как мы скоро увидим, этот этап не обошелся без трудностей.
And that's the last of the water.
Однако перед этим ему предстояло купить каяк, и он все еще не мог раздобыть достаточно бутылок, чтобы получить деньги.
Nada.
Киру пришлось придумывать новый план заработка на следующий день.
It's a simple mission. Here in Bavaria, they love a beer festival.
As the stereotype goes, there happens to be a beer festival in a town about a 20-minute train ride from here.
Он надеялся, что на фестивале будет много бутылок, которые можно обменять на деньги. Сперва он вернулся на остров, чтобы передохнуть.
They're not coming for me. I hope. I had a bit of a scare last night. I could hear people moving around on the bank, and there were flashlights being flashed on the islands, almost like they were searching for vagrants.
К счастью, Кер не поймала полиция, и он смог благополучно сесть на поезд и поехать на пивной фестиваль в поисках
I
дела.
expect most people will be arriving by train and having a good old train beer along the way. Oh? Yeah.
Das brauchen wir.
Grauche. Ah, for me? Ich kann take?
Ja.
Dankeschön. Wow. Ich spreche keine Deutsch. But
Das ist egal.
ich kann take this?
Ja.
Ja?
Das ist meine, aber gib er mir.
Ah, sure. Sure. Dankeschön. Wow, that guy just gave me a crate. Dankeschön. What an absolute legend.
Well, let's go straight to the nearest supermarket and get a refund for these bad boys.
1578. That's put a right spring in me step.
Но когда он пришел на фестиваль, оптимизм улетучился.
That guy's got the right idea. He might have swooped in before me. Got whole trolley bags full. Oh look, and here's a few other guys doing the same. Oh no, I fear the competition may have cleaned this place out before I can. That guy's got hella bottles and he's not even there. So the police are at the entrance and they're not letting anyone in with any glass bottles. Hello. After that, I think the chances of finding any bottles in here are non-existent. I didn't see a single can or bottle, so I'm out of here.
Кер вернулся в Нюрнберг с пустыми руками. Но у него достаточно денег на билет на автобус до следующего пункта – столицы Чехии – Праги. Там он собирался разоблачить опасную банду мошенников. В Праге Кер смог отыскать комнату в хостеле за 8 фунтов 62 цента, и впервые за 2 недели у него была и кровать, и душ. Затем он отправился в город с новыми планами.
For this afternoon's hustle, I've got the pen that we use to dig for diamonds in London, and I just got a sketchbook. Let's see if we can draw portraits of tourists for cash. I must say though, my art skills are akin to a toddler with no arms, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, can I interest you guys in a portrait? It's free, takes 60 seconds.
К сожалению, Кер совсем не художник, и он мог только отдавать свои рисунки бесплатно.
No one's gonna pay me for a drawing of a stick figure. What was I thinking? This is probably the worst hustle idea yet. Hello! Would you guys like your portrait drawn? It's free, it takes 60 seconds. No worries. Words obviously got out about how awful I am at drawing.
После пивного фестиваля это было второе неудачное дело. Впрочем, проблема была только временной. Проведя еще одну ночь в хостеле, Кер взялся за мошенничество, которое хотел разоблачить. В Праге много магазинов, продающих травку туристам. Но в Чехии это запрещено, и на самом деле продают поддельные наркотики по высоким ценам, а люди думают, что они настоящие.
It's real. Yeah. And this one has THC also.
Yes.
It's legal in Prague. You can see even the packaging is designed to trick naive tourists into thinking it's real THC. Like those cookies, it had real THC. But right at the bottom, it makes it clear that the THC stands for Taste High Cookies. It has THC, though.
Yeah, it has
THC, yeah?
Yeah.
It's legal THC.
Yeah.
That shopkeeper was lying.
Кер хотел разоблачить аферу и заодно заработать на этом, если получится.
In short, this is a multi-million-pound scam that preys on thousands of tourists every single day here in Prague. So today, I'm going to be warning and saving tourists from these weed scams. And perhaps some grateful tourists will be kind enough to tip me for the service, enabling me to continue my penny challenge across Europe. I do need to be careful though, as these shops, these scam shops, are largely run by the mafia, who are often in cahoots with the corrupt Pragan police.
Когда люди едут в Европу, они не планируют переходить дорогу местным гангстерам. Но Кер решил бросить вызов чешской мафии, и получилось лучше, чем он мог представить.
You guys, did I hear you say 10 grams? Yeah. Just so you know, in case you weren't aware, it's a scam. Were you aware of this?
No.
Can I just bring you over here and I'll tell you about it, just away so they don't hear? Basically, they have this thing in Prague where they'll pretend to the tourists that it's got THC in it, and they'll tell you that it's legal in Prague. Is that what they told you?
Yeah, that's what.
How much were you going to buy? 10 grams?
We're going to buy 10 grams.
How much did they quote? 200 quid. Wow. It doesn't have THC in it, and a lot of these shops will pretend it does to take advantage of naive tourists that don't know the situation. So don't buy 10 grams because you'll be getting scammed. And also it's a bit disingenuous because I do it hoping that someone will tip me that I've saved them money, but it's a bit disingenuous after saving someone from getting scammed to put your hand out and be like, could I have some money?
Yeah. But I mean, we were just gonna buy 10 grams.
Yeah.
Like $200, and you just helped us out big time.
Got some USD, but I got this 2,000.
2,000. You know that's like $70 or something. That's way too much.
Is that?
I mean,
we're on vacation.
Are you sure? Do you not have something smaller?
Nah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Man, thank you so much, guys. The Americans love a tip, don't they? Thank you so much, guys.
You saved the right guys, because we're the only country that tips.
Yeah, that's true. Just so you know, there's no THC in it. I don't know if they've told you there is or not.
Oh,
have they?
No, they have, yeah.
They have. Oh, come here, just one sec. Basically, it's all a big scam. They lie to the tourists. They tell you it's got THC in it. They tell you that THC is legal in Prague, but actually they're selling dud buds. It's just CBD and HHC, so it won't get you high, it won't do anything.
It's 400.
Are you sure? That's a lot. That's like 20 euros or something. Are you sure?
Walking ATMs, Americans.
Today has been the best day so far of the trip. We made 2,400 crowns, which I think is like 72 pounds or something, which is absolutely nuts. I wasn't expecting to earn anything like that. But it puts us in good stead to get ourselves a kayak so we can kayak down the Danube for a big part of this trip. And that's me for today. I've booked another night at the hostel for £8.62. Night, friends.
Но его работа еще не закончилась. На следующий день он взялся за более опасное мошенничество.
The scammers will hang around ATMs, usually ATMs where you have 2 or 3 adjacent to each other. They're armed with a bunch of expired Belarusian rubles. Fake rubles, huh? They bide their time awaiting their prey. Naive tourists. A tourist will come and get cash out of the ATM, at which point the scammer will jump onto an adjacent ATM, pretending to get cash out too. Once the scammer sees the tourist has got cash out of the ATM, he'll approach them holding a wad of cash that the tourist will automatically assume he just got out of the ATM. But in actual fact, these notes are expired Belarusian rubles or other types of fake money. The scammer will then try and change some of these fake notes for the fresh notes the tourist just taken out the ATM. And by the time they realize, when they unsuccessfully try and spend it elsewhere, the scammer's long gone with their hard-earned cash. Today, I'm going to be seeing if I can catch a scammer red-handed in the act. And if some grateful tourist feels like tipping me for the service, well, that helps our penny challenge across Europe.
Кер ждал напротив банкоматов и следил, не появились ли те самые мошенники. И вот всего через 20 минут...
One in action right now. He's scamming you. You're a scammer. Fake rubles, huh? Yeah, fake money. You're a scammer. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. This your friend here as well, also a scammer. Yeah. You guys are scammers. You scammers. Take a photo of me, man. I don't care. What? You a man. Scammer. Get there. Scammers. What are you gonna do? Man, you ain't gonna touch me, that's for sure. You ain't gonna touch me, I'll tell you that. No, you f*** off, f***ing scammers. We'll call the police right now. No, you won't. No, you won't. F*** up.
You see, to not look me next time. Here now have too much people.
Yeah, we'll see, big boy. Well, we got the first scammer in action.
Несмотря на угрозы, Кер никак не пострадал. И хотя он не смог заработать деньги, он спас одного туриста от ограбления.
Who are you?
Bye.
So I'm gonna hang around a bit longer, see what happens. I doubt those two will come back with me here, or they could come back with 10 mates, who knows.
Весь вечер он искал других мошенников, пока не наткнулся на новые неприятности.
I don't understand. Oh, it's just for make videos. Yeah.
Video.
Huh?
Video.
Sorry?
Video.
Yeah. The feeling that guy might be connected to the previous guys. He was very starey. Very starey indeed. He's hobbling off now.
Такие мошенники часто входят в крупные группировки, действующие по всему городу, и Кер опасался, что за ним охотятся. Поэтому он прервал поиски и вернулся в безопасный хостел. Там он немного покопался и выяснил, что мошенник, с которым он столкнулся, хорошо известен в Праге, и его прозвали Гоблином. Если бы меня так называли, я бы тоже обратился к преступности. Кер перешел дорогу известному бандиту, но его ждало еще больше опасностей на новом этапе.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
И начался он следующим утром.
My mission today is to get to Bratislava, Slovakia, and get my hands on a kayak so we can start paddling down the River Danube for a large part of this trip. Let's get out of here!
Welcome to Bratislava. First things first, let's go get a kayak.
Something on your
Thank you. Kayak acquired. Now some supplies and let's hit the river.
Nuts, bread, ham, water, and energy bars to sell on the river.
До Будапешта предстояло плыть 50 километров в день 4 дня.
The weather looks pretty ominous and I just checked the forecast. We're due thunderstorms for the next few days. I probably should have checked that before coming.
Плыть в непогоду невероятно опасно, и у Керра не было спасательного жилета. Но он не мог терять времени и отправился в путь.
Oh, this is so shallow. Kayak's dragging across the floor. Let's get a bit further out, where the current's stronger, the water's deeper, but there are also ships. All right, I'm gonna have to paddle in the shipping lane for a bit. This speedboat's heading right for me. Mate, what's this guy doing? Yo, this guy's heading right for me. What are you doing? Can you not see me? Yo, this guy's a plonker, man. Okay, he's dodged it. There he is. Well, actually, he wasn't that close. I'm just powerless in this vessel.
We're out of Bratislava.
There's another speedboat coming behind me. There he is, big boy.
Oh, chilling.
And the rain begins. This could very well be the start of that thunderstorm. Huge raindrops. Oh God, it's gonna tip it down. Oh yeah, it's going for it. Oh, they kind of hurt. We're getting wet. There are clearer skies over there though, so I'm just gonna haul ass over there, try to get out of this. Those nuts are kicking in. These nuts. Whoa, now it's really going for it. Check this out. Oh my God. Wow. She feisty.
На Керра обрушился ливень. Но без спасательного жилета падение в сильное течение Дуная могло унести все снаряжение и даже жизнь. Он старался удержаться в каяке. В конце концов, погода успокоилась, но шторм еще мог вернуться.
This is a proper tree graveyard here. There's fallen trees everywhere. Must have been some big ass storms. Hopefully tonight's storm won't be this massive, or I might be in a bit of trouble.
Кер понял, что путешествие на каяке опаснее, чем он полагал, и вскоре он столкнулся с новым препятствием. Каяк начало затягивать сильным течением, которое несло его в плотину с крошечным каналом. Если бы его туда затянуло, его бы раздавило. Но у него не хватило сил грести против течения, поэтому он был вынужден направиться прямо к дереву на берегу реки.
That was a real last-minute save. I'm glad I didn't try to get through that. That would have not been good.
Он спасся и смог вернуться на реку в более спокойном месте. И вскоре кое-что интересное привлекло внимание Керра.
I've spotted something yellow on a tree trunk over there, which I think might be some more chicken of the woods. Only one way to find out.
This side of the bank's Hungary, so that's a Hungarian chicken of the woods. For those of you that don't know, this bad boy, chicken of the woods, well, it tastes like chicken. But this is a godsend because I've already gone through half my water and half my food. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cook it tonight because everything's wet after the storm and I don't have any tools to process wood apart from this tiny little penknife. Got a decent chunk there, that's a good meal. No bugs in it. Looks awesome. This could save me tomorrow if I run out of food. Yes, that's a result right there. That's cheered me right up. Thanks, chicken of the woods gods.
Кер опытный собиратель и показывал, как охотится за грибами в дикой природе и ловит морских обитателей самодельными ловушками. Он опознал съедобный гриб и пополнил свои запасы для путешествия. На следующий день он снова прошел пешком из-за порогов. После этого у него закончилась еда, а к полудню почти не осталось воды.
Right, we need to talk. My supplies, they're gone. I ate all the ham and all the bread last night. I drank most of the water, that's all I've got. This is all the food we've got left. We've got like a third of these chocolate peanuts and 5 energy bars. The food I'm not that worried about. It's the water. I drank all of that yesterday, which only leaves me this. I wasn't meant to hit a town until tomorrow, but I'm gonna need more water. I'm really gonna need more water. If I drank all of that yesterday, that's gonna last me a couple hours. So I need to get to that town today, really, as a matter of urgency.
Если он не найдет цивилизацию, где можно купить воду, у него начнется обезвоживание. Но Дунай продолжал усложнять ему жизнь. Последние силы Кер потратил на то, чтобы выбраться из водоворота, и ему ужасно хотелось есть.
Okay, so I've pulled up and stopped here. Why? Because this is the point where the fast-flowing river meets the stagnant estuary. And in the 10 minutes I've been here, round about here, I've seen a fish attack something. I've got a fishing hook from that fishing festival. I've got some paracord. I just need to find some bait. And then if I can catch that fish, it's a lot drier today. I'll be able to start a fire and we'll have fish and chicken of the woods. There we go. Yes. Worms. Let's get the worms on the line and catch a fish.
Однако через несколько минут его окружил рой комаров.
Ow. These mozzies are killing me. I can't deal with these mozzies. I've tied this line off here. I'm just going to let it drag behind me. I'm getting back on the open water. Last dregs of water. My phone's died. Whoa, let's not spill any of that. So I'm not sure how long it is to that town anymore.
Кер знал, что если он проведет еще одну ночь без припасов, следующий день будет тяжелым. И вдруг случилось чудо.
They've got seats outside. This might be a little cafe. Amazing. Hello. Do you have water? We've got our waters and I've decided we're sleeping here tonight. We'll cook up that chicken of the woods and hopefully not get devoured by mosquitoes.
Он даже встретил другого каякера, Джона, который дал ему спрей.
Doesn't taste too good.
Cheers, bro.
Наконец он смог приготовить и съесть собранные грибы, прежде чем устроиться спать. Кафе спасло его, хотя на следующее утро положение было не намного
That cafe's closed today for some reason. And all we've got is that much water and a tiny amount of peanuts. We're running low on supplies again. So it's essential we get to civilization today. I hope. It's pretty dire. It's a sweltering day as well.
Кер продолжил путь. Светило солнце, и он выпил остатки воды и обвязал голову мокрой футболкой, чтобы охладиться.
I was heavily dehydrated, had a banging headache, and kept having bouts of lightheadedness where I thought I was going to pass out. I paddled and paddled for hours on end. My phone was dead, so I had no idea when the next town would be. I desperately hoped it would be after the next meander. As every meander came and went, I was disappointed.
Ситуация становилась все более опасной. Но, наконец...
I'll survive. Hopefully. Tell you what, dying of thirst must be the worst way to go. Maybe I'm just dehydrated. Oh, yeah, I am. Maybe. I'm this close to just having a mouthful of river water and dealing with the diarrhea when it comes. And I don't know if you can make it out, but right there on the corner, there's a pier. There's a pier, there's civilization. We made it. We made it. Yes. We ain't dying today. Totally out of water. I thought I was going to die first. We made it. Woo! Well, little pit stop in civilization, and I got myself 4 waters at 40 cents each, a 3-pack of tuna for €2.30, and some bread for 55 cents. That should keep us going, as long as we don't get hit by one of these bad boys.
У Керра осталось 2 фунта 16 центов на оставшийся путь до Будапешта. Но еда придала ему сил продолжить грести до конца дня. Но неожиданно...
We've got a bit of a headwind picking up, which is far from ideal, because I'd rather do as little paddling as possible. So here's my idea. I've got a plastic bag, quite a sturdy one, 2 bits of paracord. I'm going to drop this off the front, which will hopefully act as a drag anchor. The current will go into it and pull me forwards. That's in theory at least. Let's see how it goes. Look at her go. I've wrapped the cords around here just to widen that mouth a bit more in order to maximize the surface area of the plastic and therefore the volume of the water that can go in it and give us that propulsion. It's going quite nicely. We've actually picked up a fair bit of speed and it saves me paddling. And then if we find ourselves drifting sideways like this, which the boat likes to do, but then we can just pull one side to steer. And that brings us back facing forwards. I'm happy with that. That's me, back to chilling. And I'm gonna let the plastic bag do all the work.
А он находчивый. Импровизированный якорь сохранил ему силы, но с наступлением ночи у него почти не осталось припасов, а до Будапешта было еще 100 километров. Поэтому он придумал новый план.
Tomorrow's plan, 60 kilometers away, bit of a trek. There's an island. I'm going to do a survival challenge on that island tomorrow night, and I'll have to catch some food, some crayfish, some fish, forage some mushrooms. Somehow, I'll have to get it done. And then, we'll be 1 day away from Budapest. See you tomorrow. Good night, my friends.
Кер начал день с того, что наловил рыбешку, чтобы использовать как наживку. Он проплыл 60 километров и начал свой челлендж.
And this island right here is going to be home for the next 24 hours. Home sweet home. I wonder what awaits us in there. First things first, I'm just going to see what this island has to offer. A lot of sludgy mud, apparently.
Вскоре он нашел приманку и заброшенное кострище. Кер расставил ловушки, используя клетку, взятую еще в Веймуте, и сделал пружинную ловушку.
I went in the woods and found a nice supple green bit of wood with a bit of spring in it, which I've attached to a toggle, which I've carved a notch into there, and I've bashed this into the ground. So we bring this down and hook it onto there. And at the very end of that line, we have the hook that we found at the festival. Bait goes on here, this goes in the water, and when we eventually get a bite, it tugs on this, boom, setting off the trap, which in theory should set and hook the fish, and he's ours. So what are we using as bait? Well, the minnows we found earlier. And all that's left to do is cast it out. And now we just wait.
Установив ловушку, он пошел искать гарнир.
Found a bunch of shellfish. Not exactly a hefty meal, but hey, it's a bite of protein. I'll chuck them on the coals of the fire when we start one. But for now, I'll leave them chilling in the water. Finally a stroke of luck.
Если бы что-нибудь попалось, из мидий моллюсков получился бы хороший ужин.
Oh no, guys, disaster. Absolute disaster. One of these massive ships has passed by, causing loads of waves, and the cockles that I left here, where are they? Where are they? They're gone. No way. Oh, this is just one disaster after another. My trap's come off the... It must have been all those waves when that boat passed, because that knot's been sound every time I've used it. Oh, this is an absolute nightmare. I'm not going to catch any food. I've got that one big shellfish, mussel. You know what? I guess I'm fasting.
Собрав жалкий улов, он принес ветки и с помощью скетчбука развел костер. Кер приготовил мидии и вскипятил воду в банке, найденной на пляже.
Look how nicely he's opened up. Give him a sec to cool down, and then we feast. It wasn't much, but I do love mussels. Freshwater mussels. Hopefully there wasn't a sewage outlet just upstream. Not the best water I've ever tried, but tastes alright.
Хотя Кер планировал остаться на острове весь день, отсутствие еды становилось опасным. Он решил, что уже утром отправится в путь и преодолеет оставшиеся 70 километров.
I've got £2.17, and after yesterday's failed survival challenge, I've got no food, and this morning I've drunk most of the water, so I'm down to that. Today, I have to get to Budapest. I've been paddling a few hours already, but I reckon I'm still at least 50 kilometers out. But even if I have to paddle all day and all night, I have to get there today so I can start making money again. Today is going to be the hardest day of the mission so far. Battling hunger, dehydration, and my own mind. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We don't have any other choice. So for now, let's keep paddling till we can get to a cafe where I can buy a little donut, refill my water, and we slog it out. Ones and twos. Relentless ones and twos.
Кер проплыл много часов, от цивилизации все не было.
That sun's come out to torment me again. And I'm strugs. I'm really strugs. But I'm ready for some shade. I can barely talk, man.
Дело было плохо. Но вдруг...
I spy a little jetty and a human. This could be where we get our supplies. Water acquired. Things are looking up. But this extravagant nut purchase has left us for 59p to my name, so I'm not sure I'll be having any dinner tonight. It means that tomorrow we absolutely have to go make some kashish, some of that sweet, sweet cheddar Jong cheese. I've almost smashed 5 liters of water today, which shows just how dehydrated I was.
Вода придала Керру силы, и уже через несколько часов он увидел город. На этом путь в 200 километров по реке завершился. Но у Керра не было денег на еду, и вместо того, чтобы радоваться, он был вынужден съесть выброшенный сэндвич и переночевать в ближайшем парке.
That makes me feel sad. I'm sad.
Кер сплавился по Дунаю, но так как у него не было еды и воды, надо было быстро искать деньги.
We bought the kayak that we got from Bratislava to Budapest in for €39 second-hand in Bratislava, but everything's a lot more expensive here in Budapest. So I've put an ad on Facebook Marketplace for €100, but to be honest, I'll take anything for it. At this point, I just need some cash. I've hidden the kayak in a bush, which definitely isn't the most sensible decision I've ever made, seeing as that's the haymaker for today. But fingers crossed for the goodness of humanity.
Кер так устал, что у него не было сил придумать новый план, пока он ждал отклика на объявление о каяке. Вместо этого он отправился на поиски воды.
Thankfully, tap water is drinkable here in Budapest, so let's go on a hydration mission in good old trusty McDonald's. Oh my god, someone's abandoned half a bag of fries. I'm claiming this.
Это был первый нормальный обед после Праги.
There's no one around. It's up for grabs, right? I'm so glad no one's sitting in this section. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. To top off our string of good luck, someone's just messaged interested in the kayak. So let's go meet them and try flog it. Today could have really just turned around like that. The only question is, will the kayak still be there? Yes. The universe is on our side. Awesome. 30,000 did we agree on? Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, it's all there, man.
Appreciate it. Good luck. Yes. 30,000 forint is £68.52, which puts us up to a grand total of £69.11p. We're back in business.
Впервые за много дней он наелся и имел достаточно денег, чтобы поспать в хостеле. У него была кровать, душ, и он смог постирать одежду.
Nice.
За 23 дня Кер преодолел 1900 километров. Половина пути уже была позади. Но он находился в 1300 километрах от Стамбула, и самые главные препятствия ждали его только впереди.
Oh my god, I just saw a jackal.
Пока у Керра была неделя, чтобы добраться до Азии. После изнурительного путешествия по Дунаю он предпочел транспорт получше.
Today, I'm trying to hitchhike as far as I can out of here. Hopefully deep into Count Dracula's nation, Romania. So, let's get a bus to the outskirts of the city and put our thumb out. I've got this manky sketchbook from Prague. So first things first, Let's write a sign. Got my sign. Szeged, that's a little town just on the border, near Serbia, near Romania.
Он доехал до Сегеда, где пара водителей довезла его до самой румынской границы. Там снова ждали проблемы.
We got to the Romanian border and handed our passports over. They held our documents for ages whilst I munched on some cherries kindly given to me by my drivers. We were eventually told to pull over to the side and were surrounded by police officers. The couple driving me were pulled out the car.
We're stuck at the border into Romania. These two have been pulled out of the car. Not sure what's going on.
Romani, right. Racists, fascists. Yeah. They want money. They ask you for money, the police. Police want money.
Полицейские требовали взятку, очевидно, из-за того, что пара была рома, то есть цыганами, к которым в частях Восточной Европы относятся очень предвзято.
The police had a bully-like, almost mafioso demeanor. They were on a total power trip. I asked to go to the toilet a number of times and they said there wasn't one.
Do you have a toilet there? I don't know.
Back and forth they sent me on a wild goose chase looking for a toilet that didn't exist. Well, it did exist, they were just purposefully pointing me in the wrong direction. After a few hours of asking and misdirecting me multiple times with smirks on their faces, they eventually told me where the toilet really was.
This one? Thank you.
There'd been one right by the car the whole time. Their treatment of the Romani couple was far worse than the schoolboy bully humiliation rituals they showed me. I couldn't understand the conversation, but the utter scorn in their voices was undeniable. They stood intimidatingly close, in aggressive macho stances, and you could just tell they were the type that would take any excuse to get violent, especially with a male driver.
Казалось, что Кер застрянет на границе без паспорта, а это могло положить конец всему челленджу. Однако спустя 5 часов супруги наконец-то сдались и пошли к ближайшему банкомату, чтобы заплатить. К тому моменту аккумулятор машины умер, и Кер помог толкать ее через границу. В Румынию он уже попал поздно ночью.
We push. Well, after 5 hours stuck at the border, I've made it to the Romanian town of Arad. I have no idea whether this is a safe or a dodgy town, and after today's madness, I've decided to get a room. If I was in the countryside, I'd sleep rough, but in the middle of a town that I don't know, I'm getting a room.
Искать еду было поздно, и он остался голодным. Комната за 17 фунтов 21 цент оказалась одной из крупнейших трат. Это сильно ударило по кошельку, и у Керра оставалось всего 4 фунта 42 цента в день до конца челленджа.
I'm broke. I'm broke.
К счастью, следующий этап обещал быть довольно дешевым. Кер планировал проехать автостопом по всей Румынии, включая Трансфагераж, или Дорогу смерти. Это один из самых опасных маршрутов Европы, с однополосными трассами, крутыми поворотами и обрывами. Там погибло немало людей, и, не считая Дракулы, это одна из самых смертоносных вещей в горах Румынии. Но Керру пришлось туда направиться, чтобы попасть в Болгарию, и он поймал машину из Арада.
That was quick. Thank you, brother.
Andre is my name.
Care.
Care?
Yeah.
And you are from?
From England.
England.
Yeah.
Welcome in Romania.
Thank you.
Андре повез Керра дальше, а на прощание обнял его и угостил кусочком пиццы.
Love that guy. Thanks, Andre. If you're watching, you're a legend. We got pizza, baby!
Потом его подвезли супруги Пим и Александра, которые ехали в столицу Румынии Бухарест как раз через опасный Трансфагераж.
We're gonna end up on the Black Valley, so the road of death, because it's really dangerous, has a lot of serpentine and uphill, downhill, and yeah, you're gonna see.
Дорога была действительно извилистой и крутой, но отсюда же открывались красивые виды на горы Румынии.
Tell me Romania isn't the most beautiful country in Europe. This is just on the side of the road by a petrol station.
У Трансфагераж дурная репутация, но, к счастью, Пим и Александра местные жители, и Кер был в надежных руках. Они довезли его до Бухареста.
Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate the lift.
Pleasure.
You guys.
Likewise, of course.
See you at some point, hopefully.
За тот день Кер преодолел 580 километров без денег, и Стамбул был уже близко. Он купил еду и заснул в кустах, но пришлось переместиться посреди ночи.
The first place I pitched up, woke up a few hours later, strong stench of poo. Looked to my right, literally 2 feet from my head, massive turd. Again, why do we keep doing this?
Brother,
Но он наконец-то отдохнул, а утром решил съесть питательный паштет на завтрак, который потом неприятно дал о себе знать. Но прежде чем я расскажу об этом, Керру надо было покинуть Румынию. Он шел 2 часа и потом поймал машину до Болгарии.
Ciao! Goodbye! I'm actually still an 8-kilometer walk from the bridge, which should be about an hour and a half, but hey, I'll probably still get there before these trucks. Portaloo on the way, that was one of the gnarliest wheelies I've ever had. And we've almost made it to the bridge.
После стычки на переезде в Румынию Кер подошел к этому пограничнику с легкой опаской.
I go to Bulgaria. Bulgaria? Yeah. You want to see my passport?
Yes, documents, passport.
He's just taken my passport in there, and then we're good to go over the bridge. Trying to dodge these massive lorries though. Welcome, rest. Thank you. Goodbye, take care. He was nice. That was a much nicer border experience than entering Romania, that's for sure. We made it to Bulgaria, finally.
Теперь он был в болгарском городе Русе, и хотя он хотел продолжить путь до Турции, ему посоветовали не торопиться.
People in Romania told me not to try traveling after dark here in Bulgaria. Not that I usually would anyway, because people don't like picking up hitchhikers in the dark. So I'm going to finish off this wondrous loaf of bread and this delightful pate that's been in my hot bag all day. Ooh, bit pongy, but waste not, want not.
Это была ошибкой, потому что как только он проснулся, пришлось бежать в кусты.
I must confess, I've got the squirts pretty badly today. I've been squatting in a bush every 20 minutes, so I'm really hoping this shop will let me use their toilet.
Когда у меня отравление, я смотрю сериалы и плачу весь день. Но Кер не мог терять время и пошел ловить машину до Варны, болгарский город на побережье Черного моря. Так он проехал на 3 машинах, совершая остановки из-за продолжающейся проблемы с паштетом.
The squirts strike again, so let's find a bush.
Все предупреждения об автостопе в Болгарии не оправдались. Водители были добрыми и давали Керру напитки и деньги.
No, I cannot, no, I cannot. Please, no, please. No, I cannot. No, I thank you so much. No problem. Brother, merci. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. Merci. They gave me 5 lev. Oh, that's too nice. I can't get over how friendly and nice people are, how much people just want to help other people.
Последняя машина отвезла его до Варны, и так он пересек Европу и достиг Черного моря. Ему оставалось 460 километров и лишь 4 дня челленджа. Наступил последний этап.
It's funny, all through Europe, people have been warning me, be really careful in Romania, it's dangerous. It was fine. And then I got to Romania and everyone was like, be really careful in Bulgaria, it's dangerous. And it also seems fine. It's like every place has a country that they're afraid of or prejudiced against. But really there's just beautiful people everywhere.
Переночевав в кустах, Кер планировал поехать автостопом на юг Болгарии до загородного парка Странджа. Этот парк на 1160 квадратных километров был отличным вариантом для ночлега у границы. Но там были свои проблемы, так как в лесу обитают немало медведей и волков. Впрочем, Кер уже столкнулся с мошенниками, водоворотами и пограничниками. Неужели это было хуже?
There's noises coming from the woods. There's something out there. I can hear it.
Ой-ой. Но это было еще впереди. А в Варне Кер направился в сторону опасного леса.
I successfully managed to sleep in a park and not wake up surrounded by turds last night. Today, we're trying to hitchhike as far as we can to the Turkish border, traversing a few towns, a city, and a national park that's supposedly full of wolves and bears. Let's see how this goes. First things first, at the southern outskirts of Varna to try hitch a ride. It's so hot, I don't really have an appetite, so I didn't get any breakfast. Kind of regretting that now. It's so hot, the asphalt's melting. Oh, look at that. Oh. She's a hot one. So this is the motorway heading south. I'm on this little slip road. Let's try thumb a ride.
К счастью, вскоре жара спала, и он поймал машину, поехав на юг. Он проехал на 6 автомобилях, приближаясь к Турции. За это время он проехал города-близнецы Бяла и Бургас, и в процессе узнал кое-что полезное о парке, в котором собирался переночевать.
You should have your passport and all documents.
Okay, yeah.
If you're spending the night around.
Okay, because they think I might be,
Yeah, they have a big issue with the illegal immigrants coming from Turkey.
Right.
Keep hearing my thoughts so you can look with hitchhiking.
Оказывается, через парк нелегально переправляются из Турции в Болгарию. Поэтому там много полицейских, которые ищут людей без надлежащих документов. Это в сочетании с медведями и волками делало лес не самым лучшим местом для ночевки. Но у Керра не было других вариантов. Поэтому, поспав в Бургасе, он поехал автостопом к лесу.
Buddy calling me now. Hey buddy, you gotta stay here. You gotta stay here. Oh, luckily he's turned back. This is what we're working with. It's about 1 kilometer to the junction. Oh, and there's a little track here. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's great news. Okay, I think we can make this without getting run over. I hope. Yeah, there's some dogs up there that don't seem as friendly as the last ones, so I'm not going to be able to make it all the way past the junction, but we'll work with what we've got. I ain't getting rabies today. We have some hitchhiking competition. Hello. Good luck.
Кера подвезли, и он попросил взять еще и другую автостопщицу.
We made it.
Он доехал до города Маринка, и следующая женщина, которая его подобрала, согласилась довезти до парка. Но она, видимо, переживала насчет его намерений на границе.
Passport, yes.
Yes, I have.
Documents, granite.
Oh, okay. Merci.
Женщина довезла Кера до парка, где его немедленно остановил полицейский.
Cheers. Yeah, Istanbul. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day. Passport check. Policeman just pulled over, asked me for my passport. Not sure how much of it I got on camera, but he was rather polite. Thank you, sir.
Было ясно, что в лесу будет опаснее, чем он думал. Кер убедился в этом, когда он зашел вглубь парка и вдруг встретился лицом к лицу с хищником.
Oh my god, I just saw a jackal. A jackal just came out in the road. Oh, my lord. Damn. I knew this was bear and wolf territory, but I thought they were bull when they said jackals. I just saw a jackal. Oh my god. That is crazy.
Шакалы маленькие, но они могут загрызть человека. Это было напоминанием о том, что ночевка предстояла среди опасных животных. Однако к тому моменту Кер находился посреди огромного парка ночью.
Here's the game plan. I'm making my way away from the river because water means animals going there to drink, and I'd rather not be face to face with a bear, a pack of wolves, or a pack of jackals tonight. One jackal sighting was enough.
There were lots of signs of other people's old camps, rubbish in the woods near the road. I imagine probably from people who'd crossed the border incognito.
Okay, there's a little clearing in here. This is where I'm going to pitch up tonight. I'm not going to put up a hammock. I'm just going to sleep on the floor, stay as invisible as possible. I'm not going to light a fire. Flames, smoke, that'll attract people. The police have already asked me for my passport today, so this is obviously a hot spot where the migrants come in. So there's a heavy police presence, and I don't want to attract any attention to myself from people or wild animals. So tonight we're trying to stay hidden from humans, police, bears, jackals, and wolves. See how this goes.
Такая предосторожность оказалась разумной. потому что когда Кер улегся в спальном мешке, до него донесся какой-то лай в лесу.
I've smashed all the bananas. I don't have any food on me or anything that could attract a potential predator. I'm starving, to be honest, but we'll sort that out tomorrow. For tonight, we just need to stay incognito. I reckon.
Было непонятно, полицейские ли это собаки или дикие животные. Но лай продолжался всю ночь, и вдобавок Кер слышал крики людей и треск деревьев где-то вдалеке.
Man, there's something out there. I can hear it. Oh God, I'm not getting any sleep tonight.
Неудивительно, что почти всю ночь Кер не спал, держа рядом нож и готовясь к нападению. Но когда взошло солнце, он был жив и находился не так далеко от турецкой границы.
Last night wasn't the most comfortable night of my life, and we're deep in bear and wolf territory, and I kept hearing these thunderous crashes in the distance in the forest, which was rather disconcerting. It's day 29 of trying to cross Europe, starting with just a penny. I've got £14.67, so today's plan is to hitchhike to the border with Turkey, cross the border, and get as deep into Turkey as possible to make tomorrow, the final day of the challenge's mission to get to Istanbul, a little bit easier. First things first, I'm heading to the main road. Let's try hitch a ride.
Достигнув дороги, Кер поймал машину, водитель которой не хотел, чтобы его снимали. Но он довез Кера до границы, где он смог пересечь ее пешком.
And we have made it to the border. Turkey is about 50 meters away, so let's do this. It's looking pretty slow. And we made it to Turkey. Behind me is the border. That was quick and easy, far easier than the last few border crossings. Now let's find a spot to hitch a ride. We made it past the border, and we are 260 k's from Istanbul, our destination, and 41 from the nearest town, Kirkcaldy. 41 k's from some food. It's 41 kilometers to Kirkcaldy, which is a long-ass walk. And judging by how slowly the cars were going through the border, I don't think we're gonna have many hitchhiking options. I've had no food today. There was nowhere at the border to get any food, so we might be in for a bit of a slog today. 41 kilometers. If I can walk a kilometer every 10 minutes, that's 410 minutes. Oh God, I might be walking all day. Well, no food. It's like over a 7-hour walk if I don't get picked up. Okay, here's a car. Please. Nope. Not for you.
Наступил последний этап путешествия. Но пока Кер шел по дороге, за несколько часов никто так и не остановился. Он хотел есть и пить, и время от времени у него кружилась голова.
Whoa. There's a car coming. Please pick me up. Please, please, sir. Big smile, come on. Didn't work. These inclines just get steeper and steeper. It's nice and overcast. But if it starts pouring down, that would be another spanner in the works. So fingers crossed for no rain. Nah. I'm going a bit nuts, to be honest. Please stop for me.
Без еды и с головокружением Кер был близок к обмороку прямо на обочине. Остановился только таксист, спросивший, не надо ли довести его до границы.
Not a taxi. Don't want a taxi. Thanks for the honk, mate. Cheers, buddy.
Надежды уже не было. Если бы Керра не подвезли, он мог оказаться в опасности. К тому же ему оставалось более 200 километров до Стамбула, а челлендж заканчивался на следующий день. Все могло пойти прахом под самый конец. Но случилось чудо.
Oh, taxi guy's coming back. I wonder if he'll give me a free ride. England!
Do you have passport?
Yeah.
Do you have stamp?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah? For free? You want money?
You have money?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you, my friends. Oh, amazing. We got a ride. Yeah. Cheers, bro.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Cool.
Его все же подвезли, как раз до ближайшего города Кırklareli.
Welcome to Kirkcaldy. Something like that. Turkey. That taxi guy was such a babe. He took me for free. He was coming here anyway. So let's find a money exchange and get some nosh.
Он наконец-то смог поесть, и таксист довез его так быстро, что ему хватило времени поймать новое авто до Стамбула.
My name's Ker. Fevzi. Belwar. Fevzi. Ker.
Февзи объяснил, что он едет в Визе, город всего в 120 километрах от Стамбула. Но по пути ему надо было поработать.
And you're working? Oh, okay. 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 Thank you. If I've understood this correctly, we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and in about an hour, he's got a job in a place called Visa, which is in the direction I'm going. So he's saving me from this tragic rain. What a legend. Cheers. I tried paying for the food, but Fevzi absolutely insisted. Thank you, brother. England. Yeah. He then dropped me off at a coffee shop in town while he went to do one of his water technician jobs.
Пока Февзи работал, Кер смог подружиться с местными.
I'm with my new friend Hussein. Just everyone here has been so welcoming, so friendly. Everyone's insisted on buying me stuff. All the old boys wanted to buy me food, wanted to buy me drinks. The hospitality and the welcome here, I just couldn't have asked for a better welcome to Turkey. I chilled with them, chatting what we could. An hour turned into 2, and then Fevzi rocked up and picked me up again. And we're on our way to Vize. We trundled along to Pisa, the next town he had a job in. And now I'm sat in the car whilst he's servicing another client, and then he's going to take me even further, even closer to Istanbul, to a town called Korlu. Fevzi's back.
Чорлу находился в 2 часах езды до Стамбула. И когда Февзи высадил Керра, он прокатился последний раз.
I'm about 120 kilometers from Istanbul. I've got a couple hours daylight left. So let's see how far we can get along this highway. Thank you, brother. Where are you going?
Istanbul.
Hey, amazing.
You?
Istanbul?
Where from?
England.
England?
Yeah.
Хотя путешествие его вымотало, Кер был в хорошем настроении и подпевал радио, пока машина везла его к пункту назначения.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. And I have made it to the outskirts of Istanbul. What a metropolis. I'm still 30 kilometers away from crossing that bridge into Asia and completing the challenge. I've got just over £14 left. So I reckon tonight I'm going to try find a hotel that will have me for a tenner, and I'll do the rest of the journey tomorrow.
Так как остался лишний день и лишние деньги, он потратил 9 фунтов на лучший номер за все путешествие. Кер побрился, помылся и, наконец-то, как следует выспался. На следующий день ему предстояло пересечь Стамбул и пройти Босфорский мост, чтобы попасть в Азию. Так как у него было еще 3 фунта, Кер мог позволить себе избежать долгой ходьбы под турецким солнцем.
Flipping up. I'm getting a bus.
И вот так, после недель на машинах, ногах и каяке, он смог проехать на автобусе через весь город по мосту, официально покинув Европу и завершив нелегкий челлендж.
And we've officially made it to Asia. What a journey it's been. We've had highs, we've had lows, we've had wins, we've had fails, and we've met a load of beautiful people. We started in Weymouth with a penny, which we flipped into a pen. Then a pound, with which we started buying and selling waters. We then caught spider crabs, sold them to a Chinese restaurant, which got us to London. We found diamonds in the pavement cracks of the jewelry district. We got to Amsterdam and collected bottles and sold food to stoners. We hitchhiked through Germany and helped out at a fishing festival. We saved tourists from weed shop scams in Prague, as well as ATM cash scammers. You a man, you scammer. We camped in some dubious poopy bushes. We kayaked down the Danube from Bratislava to Budapest, running out of food and water and having to do an absolute fail of a survival challenge. We hitchhiked through all of Eastern Europe, got extorted by police, slept in dodgy parks and forests home to bears, wolves and jackals, the latter of which we were lucky enough to see, and we met some absolutely beautiful people who really went out of their way to help us. I feel quite emotional right now. The last 30 days have been some of the craziest 30 days of my life. Absolutely incredible. Oh, I've got goosebumps. Thank you guys so much for being part of this journey. It's been a blast. I don't know what to say. Oh, we did it. We did it. We're in Asia.
Кер закончил путь с 35 пенсами, но, несмотря на то, что он пересек Европу, его дело было далеко до завершения.
Welcome to Bali Baby Home, an orphanage in Bali, Indonesia that takes care of dozens of orphans with absolutely no government assistance. In this video, we're going to be converting a piece of derelict land into a vegetable garden for them to grow their own food.
За время путешествия он набрал 16 тысяч подписчиков, а значит мог раздать 16 тысяч семян нуждающимся. Детский дом Бали спас более 130 детей, но денег было настолько мало, что владелец приюта Бурам брал их в долг у друзей, чтобы просто покупать детям еду. Несколько дней Кер убирал мусор за зданием приюта и покрыл участок новой почвой. Он купил 150 семян фруктов и овощей, чтобы у детей был надежный источник питания.
It's got them laid out. Let's get them in. It won't be enough to feed the entire orphanage all year round, but it will definitely take some of the pressure off food, allowing the orphanage to spend more of their money on medical equipment and other vital services. But this project was only 150 seeds, and I promised to give away 16,000, one for every subscriber from the Penny Challenge. That's still underway. The next project's going to be donating to struggling farmers in remote Indonesia who've been struggling with failed crops due to changing weather patterns.
Кер остался в Индонезии, познакомился с местными и даже принял участие в гонках буйволов. Дальше он планирует отдать остальные семена нуждающимся фермерам и делиться путешествием на YouTube-канале. Он вообще когда-нибудь отдыхает? Если вас впечатлила его история, загляните на канал Керра. А если вы знаете других ютуберов, совершивших вдохновляющие поступки, поделитесь ими в комментариях под видео. Спасибо за просмотр!